that's that old bull business model that you're gonna charge the fans for some bull fights and that you the face of boxing because you just keep shoving it down their throat, man. The Mayweather era, that's over with, man.
They making all this money.
Now that's the thing. They talk all that money talk. Can't be one looking good and the rest of the crew if you getting thoroughbred money.
Like but I don't even think he don't need any money.
He spends so much money.
Yeah, but he don't need any. Floyd,
are you sure?
Yeah, Floyd good.
I bet if he's playing for the future.
Bill Haney has slammed Floyd Mayweather, accusing him of being obsessed with money and hiding his true financial struggles. In a heated exchange, Haney claimed Mayweather's $42 million investment is a scam and suggested the boxing legend is secretly bankrupt. All you talk about is money, Haney fired back, calling out Floyd for losing touch with reality and using his wealth to cover up deeper financial issues.
For that though, that's because you're a real. You always talking about the money and shit. That's what I'm saying is you can't.
Bill, we not even on here talking about no money, Bill. Bill, we not even on here talking about no money. This ain't even about no money. This
You
about
brought the money up.
Bill Haney has raised concerns about the financial struggles within Floyd Mayweather's promotional team. He questioned how the money is being distributed, suggesting that if Mayweather Promotions is truly as successful as claimed, people like Calvin Ford shouldn't be facing financial issues. Haney even suggested Floyd should make sure his team gets paid properly to avoid any dissatisfaction.
It's personal between you and Calvin. Also, it's Tank's coach. Is it?
Man, I told Coach,
for those that don't know, Coach Calvin is Tank's coach, so I'm just for our audience.
And I said, listen, ain't no way your fighter gonna be checking the money that y'all talking about checking, and Calvin gonna be looking like that. I told Tank them to pay him. I told him to pay him because, or we need to go on coach's strike around this month. Because ain't no way Bill should be getting paid and Calvin shouldn't. And Calvin need to thank Bill for mentioning this.
So you saying Calvin ain't getting paid?
Yo, he said ain't no reason Calvin should be looking the way he looking if they making all this money.
Now that's the thing. They talk all that money talk. Can't be one looking good and the rest of the crew if you getting thoroughbred money. You know what I'm talking about?
Again.
Yeah.
Haney also criticized Mayweather for moving from competitive boxing to exhibition matches, suggesting that it's more about money than a real love for the sport. He believes Mayweather is focused on big paydays rather than keeping boxing's integrity intact. Tensions rose when Mayweather reportedly complained about not getting a deal like the one Devin Haney received. Mayweather allegedly said he would make sure Devin didn't get fights with big names like Rolando Raleigh Romero or Gervonta Davis.
For some of y'all that ain't from the streets and don't understand like the politics of it, you know, that Bill Haney Floyd conversation was well overdue. They have been in the background, sneak dissing each other for a minute. You know, pretty much Floyd is upset that Dev didn't take the deal that he put on the table for him, and he say, okay, you don't want to mess with me, you don't want to take the deal, I'm going to make it tough for you. I'm going to go whisper and rain here. I'm going to make sure Rolly don't fight you. I'm going to make sure Tank don't fight you. You know what I'm saying? And Bill don't like that. Bill feel like it's some little backdoor stuff he been doing. And Bill didn't back down. It was kind of crazy how Bill went at Floyd. He said, I'm putting on, like, where your people from the streets that you put on? You know what I'm saying? Where your community at? Your real people. You know what I'm saying? So
Haney accuses Mayweather of changing from a respected boxer to Money Mayweather, putting more focus on big earnings than giving fans quality fights. He contrasts this with his own approach, stressing that it's more important to give fans exciting matches than to focus only on making money.
Tank doesn't want any of this. Why is that? I know you can't give him.
Man, get off of Twitter, man, and knock it off, man. If you the face of boxing, then send over something, man. You know what I'm saying? Something respectful like you really trying to do this. Because every fighter that Devin gets paid, man, the most money, man. Knock it off, man. That's bunk business, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we don't need you. Let the welfare feed you for real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for real. Because that's where you're going to be at the welfare line. You keep on the people, giving them the fake fights, talking about that we done charged $57. Listen, we going to give you the best fights, and we going to get all the people in there. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we do. And we pay the fighters. We give the fans an opportunity to come in. That's that old business model that you're going to charge the fans for some bull fights, and then you the face of boxing because you just keep shoving it down their throat, man. The Mayweather era, that's over with, man. It's the Devin Haney era. That Mayweather is over with, man. You hear me? Over with. Floyd ain't never did what Devin did at 25. Tank ain't did it, nobody else ain't did it.
There are rumors that Mayweather's claim of making $100 million in one night is inflated. People within the boxing world have raised doubts about the truth of these figures, suggesting that such statements are more about creating an image than reflecting reality.
There's reports online that Floyd's a billionaire. There's reports that he was the highest paid athlete in this year and this year. First off, he's never gotten $100 million for a fight. Not even remotely close.
You think it's bull?
I know it is because I know the fight business. I've been in the fight business my whole life. I'm a promoter right now. He's probably made about $60 million before in one night, which is crazy numbers. Mike Tyson, to put in perspective, when he fought Michael Spinks, that was the biggest fight of all time. When that fight happened, one got $30 million and one got $29.
$250 million against Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah. No fighter in history of the world. $250 million to go and box. I know that Floyd is still getting in there as recently as this weekend because he needed the money.
I think Floyd's fighting because he needs the money?
Yeah.
Really? Why? You think he blew through all of his money?
Mayweather is famous for flaunting his lavish lifestyle, including frequent private jet trips. However, critics argue that these extravagant expenses could drain his finances, especially if they're not balanced with a steady income, potentially leading to financial instability.
You want me to show you right now? Call AJ. My sister, she gonna call my pilot right now.
So you just call your pilot and he just come where? It's like an Uber?
I'm finna show you. AJ.
Hey, what's up?
So yesterday you guys flew over to Vegas to pick my daughter and mother up and my daughter and my grandson up, right?
That's correct, yep.
I got tickets for you guys to go to the Super Bowl tomorrow, but I got Dan, he's gonna go. So I need you to fly over there because you gotta pick a couple people up. You gotta pick some people up for me in Vegas, is that okay?
Yeah, of course, yeah, we're ready to go.
Okay, so let me know, head over to Clay Lacey and go over to Vegas. So let me know what time you're gonna land so I can send them over there and then Dan can get on a plane also, okay?
Okay, so it'll be, I mean, we're sitting here wrapping up dinner now. I think we got about an hour to play. I'd say have them at the airport about 10:45 or so.
Yeah, I'm done.
Mayweather's focus on luxury and showmanship can have serious financial consequences. Spending excessively on expensive items without looking at the bigger financial picture can lead to money problems, even for someone making a lot of money.
Andrew, especially, was a very successful kickboxer, 4-time world champion. His belts are sitting right behind me right now. But, the most he ever got paid for a fight, and he says this openly, is 50 grand. By the time you pay your trainer and your manager 10% each, you got to eat, you got to train for 12 weeks. I mean, if you work out the hours you put in, you're making $15 an hour. Like, it's not amazing money.
Commentator Joe Rogan has weighed in on Mayweather's spending habits, suggesting that his need to take part in exhibition fights could be driven by the need to fund his extravagant lifestyle. This view implies that Mayweather's financial decisions are more about necessity than choice.
Exhibition. So that's what's interesting is Floyd's making more money than anybody, and he's boxing people who have no chance of beating him, and he's doing it as an exhibition. It doesn't even hurt his record.
Because of the drug of boxing. Just
also
like
money.
But I don't even think he don't need any money.
He spends so much money.
Yeah, but he don't need any. Floyd,
are you sure?
Yeah, Floyd good.
I bet if he's planning for the future, you got to keep it coming in if you're going to keep spending the way he spends.
Yeah, but I think he has a lot of other business interests that he can get money from.
Hopefully.
And not just boxing. But it's the drug of getting. Floyd still trains when even when he doesn't have a fight.
To wrap it up, it's clear that Mayweather's financial choices are raising a lot of questions, from his lavish lifestyle to his focus on exhibition fights. Whether it's about image or necessity, it's hard to ignore the impact these decisions might have on his future. If you want to stay updated on all the latest boxing drama, don't forget to subscribe.